Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Liverpool show. Mandem United podcast meets the analysis at Anfield podcast. The Liverpool Dons will be here very, very shortly, people. Don't worry about that. But before I continue the show, love to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV as always, man. Big up everyone supporting. You lot are real ones, but make sure you run up the likes. So whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live or listen on one of the audio platforms, run up the likes first and foremost. Secondly, please share this across all of the socials as well. That's Sarcasm City TV across all the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sarcasm City TV is road to 9,000 subscribers. We are currently at 8,000. We're closing in on 8,700. So we're trying to hit 9K before the year is out. It will be touch and go, but we are trying to get there. But like I said, get your questions in, people. Please just keep them Manchester United or Liverpool related. Any of the Liverpool questions I will star and we will get to. Of course, the Manchester United questions I will get to as well. Of course, if you super chat, I'll get straight to your comment or question as well. We're currently at 8,694 subscribers. So six more, man. Get us up to 8,700 and get us up to 20 likes as well. But let's see what you lot are saying in the chat. Of course, you can see from the title, the Liverpool performance been versus Manchester City. Does that show that Liverpool can win the league? And at Manchester United, we have our must-win game against Galatasaray as well. People, big up to Sheik every single time. Says big up the chat and the panel. Like the video on your way in. You already know it's going to be a good one. You already know what time it is, Sheik. Big up to Warrior J as well. Says big up Flawless, big up to you also. Yeah, I'll answer any other questions that you lot have actually, because Warrior J says Flawless, before we start the show, I want to know your thoughts on Group F and who you think will go through, and what's your thoughts on the Newcastle game. Who will go through? That's a good question. Let me actually have a look at the groups, because I did do a watch along for the Newcastle PSG game, or PSG Newcastle I should say. So let me actually have a look at the group. 1 second. Let me have a look. Great group as well. That was the group when it got Drew. I was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This gonna be a good one. So currently, which has surprised me, Dortmund the top of the group. Did not expect that. Dortmund on 10 points, PSG on 7 points, Newcastle on 5 points, and also AC Milan on 5 points as well. So Dortmund are through pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They are through. It's just a question of whether they top the group or not. Well, I think PSG will go out there and win Dortmund. Kylian Mbappe factor, I'm expecting him to step up. So I think PSG go out there and win. I think they win in Dortmund. Yeah. So I think Dortmund and PSG will go through, and I think Newcastle will be AC Milan. So I think the group won't remain the same. So I think PSG, because I believe it's head to head. So I'm not sure what was the PSG Dortmund result. You lot have to let me know in the chat. You'll have to let me know in the chat what exactly it was, because I'm unsure. Really am. See what else you lot are saying. So yeah, I think PSG will beat Dortmund, and then I think Newcastle will beat AC Milan. So PSG top the group, Dortmund will go through first and second, and Newcastle, like I said, will beat Milan and get to the Europa League. In regards to it, never ever. Let's just address the elephant in the room. Never a penalty. It's never a penalty. Never. It's hit like. Just said it on the watch along. If it would have hit a Livramento's arm, you go, all right, fairs. You know what I'm saying? Fairs. You will go. It's harsh, but you can see why it's been given. It's legit hit his body and then hit his arm, and it's been given. However, like I always say, Newcastle just kept surrendering the ball. And when you keep surrendering the ball to opposition who have a Kylian Mbappe, even though he didn't have the impact on it, those type of things are going to happen. But Cola missed 2 or 3 sitters. Dembele missed a sitter. There was the other Dembele chance where it was blocked by Shah, point blank range. You have to punch back. You can't just continuously give up the ball to the opposition, because then eventually, whether it's an individual piece of brilliance from someone on the opposition, whether it's a mistake on your part, or whether it's a refereeing decision, you are tipping it in that favor, like it's heading towards there. So that tells you all you need to know. Like, you're going to get got and you're going to concede, and that's what happened to Newcastle. I said it on the watch along. Can't just keep giving the ball up. Just keep giving the ball up, and expect something not to happen. One of those 3 things that I mentioned, and unfortunately, that's what happened. And that's on Newcastle because they were more than good enough to go and create. Before Isak scored the goal, he missed the sitter before that. Go forward, you got Isak, you got Almiron, you got Gordon, you got Bruno G, you got Livramento, you got Trippier, you got players who are good enough to go forward and cause problems for the opposition. Tells you all you need to know. Don't worry, Warrior J. I started a question about Liverpool City as well. Ravi says big up. Kingsman says big up. Sheik says road to 9K. You already know, man. Large up. Sheik says I'm going to bring up a conversation when the Liverpool Duns are here. Yeah, man, no stress. No stress whatsoever. And Sheik says, but actually, I'll ask you, Flawless, thoughts on Trent's performance versus City and just Trent in general. He was getting ripped by Doku, but came through for the goal. I wouldn't go as far to say he was getting ripped by Doku. I wouldn't go as far to say that. Doku had his moments, but for the most part, he kept him quiet. Like, what did Doku only create? A couple opportunities, and normally that's a winger profile that you would expect Trent to have trouble against. We've seen what Rashford has done to him in the past, even though it was years back. You would expect Trent to struggle against that, but he passed the test. And in regards to his overall performance, we know what he's like going forward. We're fully aware of what he's like going forward. He's different level, different level. He has all the attributes to go down as the best right back in the Premier League ever, and one of the best right backs ever. Like he has all the tools, in particular going forward in the way the modern day game is played with so much emphasis of attack coming from your fullbacks. Because from a technical aspect, look at that finish. That's one of the best goals. Outside of Garnacho's goal, I can't say that because I've not seen all the goals, but of all the goals I've seen from the weekend, outside of Garnacho's goal, that is the best one that I've seen. Again, I heard, I think, was it Eze scored a banger, but I've not watched it, so I'm not seeing all the goals. So I'm saying out of the matches I've seen from this weekend's just gone. But that's a top quality goal because the touch was purposeful. Like, that's not an accidental touch. Like, he's meant to maneuver the ball that way, and the strike was superb. Absolutely superb. Credit to Trent. Like, that's just typical him. No, what other right back in the league is scoring that? Because it's not an easy chance. It's not an easy chance. To Derek, who says, nah, don't be stressing over Liverpool. We're doing rather well, in my opinion. Who's stressing over Liverpool, or is that someone in the chat? Do you agree? Think why Neville gave him man of the match? Yeah, I don't think he should have got man of the match. Because I think both teams' defenses were on top. So it's more so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more so units. So it's hard to pinpoint someone from an individual aspect and say you was head and shoulders when both the teams from defensive point of views were very good. Alisson had a complete shaky game, but Trent was decent. Thought Matip and Van Dijk were good. Shimikas was good. Nothing came down his side. And same with City as well. Like, Diaz was good. Aki was good. Akanji was good. Walker did his thing. Like, from a defensive, Edison did what he needed to do. So, yeah, like, you can't really state anything else, to be honest. You can't really state anything, like, to be honest. Warrior J says, by the way, Livramento today, I thought he played well before the penalty. He did. Speaking of that, obviously, if you don't get any other questions to get in, you have to. You can get your questions in. You know what I'm saying? I thought McAllister was man of the match for me. McAllister was good, but like I said, I don't think he was head and shoulders above anyone. I don't think anyone was a 9, 10 out of 10. I think the defensive players were all 6, 7s, and 8s. The attacking players didn't have their best games, but that's credit to the defensive players. But I don't think there was anyone that was out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, that I looked at in the City Liverpool game and said, yeah, you're 8 out of 10 today. You're a 9 out of 10. You're a 10 out of 10. There was no one. I think everyone was 6s and 7s. I don't think anybody was head and shoulders above anybody else. You don't let me know. John says, Flawless is mad that in the Europa League could have 5 English teams, including United. Because you got Brighton, Liverpool, West Ham already in it, and then you got Newcastle and you got Manchester United who could drop into it. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. And to Derek, who says both teams went at their best, seeing these two play better. I think that's credit to the defenses. The defenses with like the units and individuals did their jobs to a T, because there's a lot of attacking talent out there. There's a hell of a lot of attacking talent. You've got Walker, you have Bernardo Silva, you had Foden, you had Alvarez, you had Doku, you have Haaland. I've mentioned 6, man. It's more than half the outfield players. Liverpool, you know what I'm saying? You got Nunes, you got Salah, you got Jota, you got McAllister, you got Szoboszlai, you got Trent. Let's name 6. There's a lot of quality attacking, a lot of attacking quality on that pitch. So you have to credit the defenses. Because if the game was 3-0 and both teams had a boatload of chances, we'd be criticizing the defensive players. So when they keep the attacking players quiet, both sides, you have to credit the defenses. Because we criticized in the Chelsea City game when it was 4-0. We criticized them. We fully criticized them. And rightfully so, because they both just said forget defending. So when teams defend well, you got to give them credit. You do. Warrior J says, Galatasaray away flawless. What's your starting 11 for that game? This is a good question. This is a good question. Not one that I want to answer. And it pretty much explains itself because, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm trying to get the man on because they're having issues as well. Having issues. What is going on? Let me 1 sec. I'm trying to get the man on at the same time. One second. Having technical issues. You don't know what it's like. Bear with me 1 second. You see if it lets me clicking. Anyhow, I sent the wrong link. Here we are. 1 second. I'll get to your question, Warrior J. Bear with me, you lot. You know what it's like. Just trying to get the man on. Let's see. Yeah, he's in the studio. Let's see what's what. I'm just making sure here. My YouTube ain't playing up. Well, you lot can still hear me and see me, right? That was most of the StreamYard. It wasn't YouTube. It was one of the man that is trying to get on. See, yeah, I've just joined now. It's me there. Yeah. Figured out. So, yeah. Yeah, and Hero says, like the stream if you hate FSG or the Glazers people. Yeah, run up the likes. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. But yeah, in regards to Galatasaray away, Onana in goal. Definitely Onana in goal. Centre backs, I would personally go Varane and Maguire. That'd be the two. Left back, Shaw. Right back. Dalot played decent against Everton, but I'd go Wan-Bissaka. To be honest. Because I think we are going to be under the cosh at times, and I'd rather him from a defensive standpoint rather than Dalot. Midfield, I'd go Maino, Amrabat, Bruno. Because I'm not trying to see McTominay and everybody else is injured. Casemiro's injured. Eriksen's injured. Mount is crap. So if I'm missing someone, let me know. In regards to wide players, Garnacho has to play from the left. Rashford suspended, but I still would have picked Garnacho anyway. Right-hand side, I'm picking Pellistri because Diallo's injured and Anthony's rubbish. So who else is there? And then through the middle, has to be Martial because Højlund's only just come back from injury. So how available is he? I believe it was a hamstring injury. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's a hamstring injury. So yeah, correct me if I am indeed wrong on that. So yeah, that'd be my 11, Martial. So just to clarify again, Onana in goal, fullbacks, Wan-Bissaka and Shaw, centre backs Varane and Maguire, midfield of Maino, Amrabat, Bruno, from the right, Pellistri, from the left, Garnacho, and Martial up top. Has to be done. Like it really does. Thoughts on the PSG game quickly, bro. Yeah, I answered this, but I'll answer again there, bro. In regards to the PSG game, good game. Newcastle put in great effort, and it was never a penalty. Let me just clarify that. But when you continue to give the ball up to the opposition, you open the door for those type of things to happen. 3 things. Like I said, one is an individual, an individual mistake. One is an individual mistake from a player on the team. Number 2, a moment of individual brilliance from the opposition. Or 3, refereeing mistake. And we've seen the latter. We've seen the third one. Tells you all you need to know. You've seen the third one. Like, that's just, yeah. That's on Newcastle. For the last 15, 20 minutes, they just continuously gave the ball back to PSG. And you can't do that against opposition of any quality. Never mind the Champions League side. You keep giving the ball up, you open the door to concede. They should have punched back because the thing is, Newcastle had enough on the pitch to threaten PSG's goal, but they just stopped trying to score. Yeah. You're talking about the Carlo. Yeah, he missed some sitters. And they had warnings before that. The Cola missed like 2 sitters. Dembele missed 2 sitters. Mbappe should have done better with a chance. That's 5 off the top of the head. Barcola, is he called? Barcola, the winger who came on. That's who he's talking about. Kingsman says, any truth in the Ancelotti, would you take him for? Absolutely, I would take Ancelotti. Are you crazy? Of course. Without doubt, I'd take Ancelotti. Without doubt. Without doubt. Oh, yeah, Saint just hit me up on that. Bear with me. I'm trying to get him on. 1 second. Bear with me, people. Let's see. Will it let him log in? 1 sec. One second, people. I'm trying to get the man having technical difficulties. That's all. I'm still gonna bring you lot a show. You already know what it is. Trying to get the man. Let's see. Because we don't know if it's his laptop or whatnot. But any truth to the Ancelotti, would you take him? Do I think there's any truth to it? No. Why would Ancelotti come to Manchester United at this point? Like, unless we offered him the big bag. However, would I take him? Yes, it's Don Carlo. If you don't get background noise, you know why. You know what I'm saying? You don't know why. But yeah, I think it's his laptop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The laptop is messy. I'm saying he's having technical difficulties. But yeah, in regards to this as well, yes, would I take Ancelotti? Absolutely. It's Don Carlo. Why would you not take Ancelotti? Again, let me just clarify, because I have to keep clarifying this when I speak on this conversation. Do I think it will happen? No. Do I think there's any truth to these rumors? No. I genuinely don't think there is. However, I hope it's true. It's Don Carlo. Seen people on the Man United earlier talking about, oh, he's washed. He's over the hill. Since when? When did that happen to Carlo Ancelotti? When? Yes, I would. He won the Champions League legit. Did he not win the Champions League 2021? And we're currently in 2023, so just 2 seasons ago. So not the Champions League gone, the Champions League before that. I'm 100% taking Don Carlo. And when I was on Rant's stream, Rants and people in the chat made great comments as well in regards to, we've been linked to Paolo Maldini as a CEO, who is his guy. We've also been linked, was it 2022? I stand corrected, Victor. We've been linked to Paolo Maldini as someone who he's worked with, and that's his done. Jean-Claude Blanc, him as the CEO. Well, we got linked to Maldini as a DOF, I should say. Jean-Claude Blanc, I didn't know this, was at Paris Saint-Germain when Ancelotti was at Paris Saint-Germain. So that's 2 other links. Also, 2 of his lieutenants are here. He's managed Varane and he's managed Casemiro and had great successes with both of them. Why would you not take Ancelotti to keep Ten Hag? Make that make sense. People are talking, oh, long term. What long term? Short term, we're struggling. Short term, what are we talking about? Short term, we're struggling. So he won the Champions League in 2022 and we're still in 2023. And I believe there's a chance he'd come to Manchester United. Yes. Simply only because he's been to Everton. So he's willing to do projects. I've used the analogy before. I use it again when I talked about when you clock GTA. Most of you might have played Grand Theft Auto, I should say, and it might be Gal watching. So to anyone out there who's played Grand Theft Auto, when you clock it and you're just running around doing stupidness, that's where Ancelotti's at now. When he went Everton, that's what that was. Like, why not? Oh yeah, Dre, of course it's too good to be true. Again, do I think it happens? No. But do I think there's truth to it? I mean, nah, I don't think there's truth to it. But would I take him? Yeah, I get United fans talk about it. You wouldn't take him. Why? What is the downside? Oh, I want someone younger. What's the quality of the manager? How would you not take? He's a miles better manager. He is quadruple the manager Ten Hag is. Why would you not upgrade? Now, if Ten Hag was flying and doing well, I'd hear it. We are far from flying. People can point to results. Yeah, all well and good. But none of us are confident going out to Galatasaray tomorrow. Why is that the case? None of us are confident of getting out of this group. None of us are confident of going to finish in the top 4 or finish in the top 3 or top 2. Like, what are we talking about here? this mythical long-term thing. What's going on now? Performances is awful. Let's call a spade a spade. Our performances are not good. Everton was better. We're still not good enough. What are we doing? See, this is the thing, because T.O., this makes, like, Staffy saying this makes sense. But then in the sense of, that's insert manager here. What's the plan with Ten Hag? What's the plan? We acting like Manchester United or have foolproof plans. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Pals, I think I'm losing my marbles. One of the best managers of all time, and people are asking why, laughing my ass off. One of the best managers of all time, and he's still succeeding. And Real Madrid not top of the league. Is he not? Has he not contributed? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Has he not contributed to Jude Bellingham being one of the most informed players this season? What are we talking about? If I'm wrong, I don't watch the Liga like that. You lot know. Regular watchers know I don't be watching. So I'm asking you lot. No stress, Saint. If you can get on your phone, get on. If you can't, no stress, family. If you need to log in, let me know. If the laptop's still playing up, let me know. I'll get a code if you log in. Let me know. Yeah, no stress. Just seeing what you said, Saint. 1 second. No worries, fam, man. No worries. If you can get on your phone, get on. If not, we'll run it next week. Big up to Eli. Good to see you in the chat as well. But yeah, what are we talking about? This is Carlo. This is Don Carlo. This is Don Carlo. See, because Ed's saying it here. Love Don Carlo, but there's no plan. There's no point. The cycle will just continue. Would end no different than Van Gaal and Jose. But that's insert manager here, Ed. So we shouldn't try and go and get the best manager. What's the plan with Ten Hag? We don't have a plan with anybody. So you might as well and go and get a manager who is miles better and go, you know what? Let's see how this goes. And would it end badly? Probably. But what could we do in the meantime? Put it this way, if Carlo Ancelotti was here right now, we'd probably be top of the league. Our fans would be singing a different tune. I think, one, we'd be top of the league. And two, I think we'd be playing much better. The performances would be much more sustainable. And some of our fan base, not all, would be talking about, oh, yeah, let's go win the league and and all this. Because fans were saying that last year with Ten Hag, remember? I think it was like January, February. Whenever we played Arsenal, it was Palace and then Arsenal around that period. And we were like 4 or 5 points off the top of the league. And I remember legit having conversations. People talk, why can't Manchester United win the league? MUFC Unfiltered podcast on Saeed TV. Shout out to Saeed. Me and Andy Tate and Double A and Saeed all discussing that. And Andy Tate talking about title charge. Remember? Yeah, Eagle MMA, I don't think people realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we doing here. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? How are we turning down Don Carlo? The fuck? What is going on? Oh, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since he's been on. But like Saint is in the building. Yes, family. What are you saying, man? You good?
I'm there, fam. Man, just having to do the phone thing because my lappy is doing a madness, bro.
It's all good,
my
man.
days, bro. 40.
Has he frozen your end or my end, people? Let me know. Is it me or is he frozen his end? Yeah, you broke up. I didn't know if it was on my end because my laptop been playing up as well. Yeah, you're back now, fam. You're back.
Am I back? Yeah. So I don't even know what's going on. It's my phone.
Right? Nah, we can hear you. So... Yeah. StreamYard and you know what I'm saying. But you blessing everything though, yeah?
Yeah. I'm there, man. I'm blessed up. What are you telling me? What's good?
Yeah, man. All good, fam. Innit? Just heard, obviously, the rumor broke yesterday about us with Don Carlo. Do I believe it? No. But people talking about they wouldn't have him. I'm like, why? Like, what? Like, what? Talking about Brazil. There's no plan. That's been the rumors that he's going to Brazil, but nothing's been signed. And then shout out to Surfer because he said it yesterday. He might have watched that Brazil-Argentina game and seen that Brazil team sheet and was like, yeah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? See my like Royale and Richarlison and that, and was like, you know what? Jesus and Martinelli and Joe Linton and that. He was like, yeah, long. You know what I'm saying? He was like,
not for it.
So maybe. All. But let me just clarify, people, again, I don't think it happens, but I'm just talking about not taking him. Like I said, all the arguments I hear for him are all the same as what's the plan with Ten Hag? We never have a plan. So why is it a problem with him? Go and get at least a better manager. We never have no plan. Someone can tell me what the plan is with Ten Hag. I'd love to hear it. I beg, please.
I
Don
lie.
Carlo, you know what I'm saying? Man won the Champions League last year.
You need to put some respect on his name, you know.
Yo,
You need
hella
to put some
disrespect, you
respect
know.
on his name, bro.
Hella disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
need to
yo,
put some serious respect on man's name.
thoughts on the City game. Thoughts on the City game. Obviously drawing 1-1 at somewhere you lot don't travel well, but I think it's fair to say well worth the point.
Yeah,
Well worth the
definitely.
point.
Definitely well worth the point. Thought we were good in the first half. Thought we weren't so good in the second half.
Mm.
Yeah, I did say that I didn't see us losing there. Despite our record, I thought we would come away with something. And yeah, man, to stop their winning run at home. I mean, I'm kind of happy with that, man. I'm not. I thought it was okay, man. I do think that Darwin Nunes needs to just. I'm just getting frustrated with him. Do you know them ones there?
Talk about it, fam.
I'm just getting frustrated with him, bro. It's just like it's one of them ones where it's like, come on, man. When are you gonna? I understand, like, oh, he's not quite there yet, diamond in a rough thing, but we need someone now, innit? You know, them ones there, like, we need someone now. And the I know he's not even done too badly, but at the same time, the positions in which he's finding himself in and that just got no like footballing IQ for me. That's just what it is. It's just raw like athleticism and instinct. You know them ones there, like that's just it, bro. It's just athleticism and instinct, bro. The guy looks dumb on the pitch, like don't really know what wants. You know what I mean? If there's a shot, like a tight angle, you know he's gonna snapshot it. Like it's just not even chop a man and try and like
Try thing.
like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like it's just frustrating, isn't it, really, to be fair. Man's a sister to Salah. That just shows me his footballing IQ. You know them one there, man's on the pitch like
I didn't know
just
that.
find Salah. Just find Salah. Do you know
Just
them
get a
ones
ball to
there?
Salah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, come on, man. You got like, yeah, I think it is something like, I don't know, like 6 hours. See, all 6 assists to Salah, I think, I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
That's crazy. I did not know that. I didn't know that. But yeah, thoughts overall on the game, because you said you didn't expect you to lose, so it wasn't a
But
shock to you in regards
no,
to
it
it.
wasn't a shock. It wasn't a shock at all, to be fair. I was a bit. That's why I said that, because I was a bit frustrated in some of the chances in which he found himself. Darwin Nunes found himself in. But generally speaking, I thought Simicast was okay. Do you know what I mean? I thought he was actually quite decent. And I actually thought McAllister, who I've been on, I didn't think had a bad game. I did think Jones, who I do think actually has been quite good for us. And I was looking for Jones in a game like this to step up, and I don't think he was it. Not gonna lie, I don't think he had a great game. But all in all, I think we contained them. I don't think they really had much that that I can sit there and be like, well, actually they peppered us or anything like that. For Alisson had one of them monster games, like he just come out of his body and someone stole his powers, bro. It was outrageous, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know them
that's
ones
the
there?
worst I've seen him in a strong minute. Yeah, he had a
He had a
bad
space,
game.
real Space Jam game, bro.
He had a bad game.
But yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all in all, I'm happy with it, man. Yeah, it's good. It's a good point.
Yeah, I think that is fair, because I was watching. I was like, yeah, this is a good point for them. Has it changed your mind in regards to going for the title, or do you just look at it in regards to it's just a good point because you kind of just in that soul game gone toe to toe with Manchester City? Has it changed your opinion where you go, there's
No,
something
because
more to this team?
that's what we do. We do that. Do you know what I mean? In any given season, in any given game, like Klopp said, this is biggest game of the season because we go toe to toe. Like styles make fights, and our styles kind of always generally make a good. Even that was 1-1. That weren't the same 1-1 that it would be if it was against Chelsea. You know, them ones there, like it's just different. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So generally speaking, we always can. In last season, we did absolutely squat last season. We beat them in the Charity Shield and beat them. Do you know what I mean? Like we've been doing this thing. So nah, generally speaking, I knew like that's what we do. We're not gonna like although we have in the past gone and got absolutely steamrolled at the Etihad, some of it has, do you know what I mean? Generally, that's not, I didn't really see that. In terms of the title, though, I do think that not because of this game per se, but generally speaking, I'm like, I'm a little bit more confident. Someone pointed out, one of my brethren pointed out, like, yo, this is the first time that like City are going in a title run with more than one op. Do you know what I mean? They normally just have to deal with you, or last year had to deal with Arsenal. This is the first time that it's actually a title race with a couple, man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
nice.
and I was like, right, you know what? That's true, actually. And I do actually see each of those men being in a position. Because I'm a Liverpool fan, I think I see our frailties a little bit more in it. Like that. So
True, that's fair because you're going to be looking much more than say I will. Like, you're more invested, so of course.
I'm like, I just don't see us. We just got too many gaps for us to really bag this. But when I really try and take myself out and look at it objectively, like, yo, we could do this thing, like, we could actually do this thing. Like, so, like,
you can try a little thing, yeah.
You could try a little thing. What was I trying to say, man? I'm looking at the thing, I'm like, yo, we could try a little.
You can try it. As much as it pains me to admit it, you lot can try it. I think you are the closest team to them. Bro, I've said that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything outlandish, bro. You know
it's not outlandish.
I'm not out here saying, yo, the titles are the tools. Like I said, on the contrary, really and truly, and I deep it, I'm like, bro, like this DM thing, a real center. I just look very microscopically at our issues. The ones there. But like I said, when I actually look out, I look at the state of the league, other teams, the ball we're playing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know what? Like, if we can keep this chugging, see through that festive period, and come out the other side in January. Like, like that, and we see what the market says. See what, bro. We could, like you said, fam. We could
try a little thing.
You could try a little something, like that.
You're gonna see. January gonna be interesting to see if you actually do any business as well. It will be interesting. It will. It will be. And big up to V1. Go on, fam. Go on.
For everyone, and you know this as well. Like, we're seasoned Premier League watchers, bro. Everyone's talking about injuries this and injuries that. It's all about seeing where your team is after this festive period. You know this. You know what time it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
After Christmas, and you can kind of assess where you're at. Like, after Boxing Day, after Boxing Day before New Year, and you can kind of see like, this is around about.
This is where we're at. This is what we really.
Where you're playing 3 games in 8 days and all them things
Fam,
there. You kind of know.
Pepper,
the festive
bro,
period is crazy. I did the schedule for December, and I was like, yo, why is there games midweek? You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm playing on a Thursday.
Crazy.
In the Premier
League. Crazy, bro. This is non-stop, bro.
I'm like,
so man, I'm moaning now. Like, you need to be easy and wait till you get past that, and then we can really assess and see what we really need. You could go in thinking this is what we need, and clamp up in a certain area. Now all of a sudden, oh my days, we need to go into the market and deal with this problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
facts. Well, 100% big up to V1 because I was going to get to this as well because you mentioned his performance in the City game. But big up for the super chat. Much appreciated. He says, Saint, Alisson out for a while. Thoughts? Because they're saying, is it hamstring?
Yeah, they're saying hamstring.
Okay, so yeah, thoughts on it?
It's hurt me, man. It's like, ooh, the ones there.
It hurt me, man.
Yeah, bro, hurt me, bro. Hurt me bad, bro. I was just hoping he was chucking a thing like, you ain't on it, so you're trying to do up. Oh, my hamstring, because I'm really having
a bad
game. Because, bro, he is undoubtedly, even in that game, as swag as he was, look at the save man's pulling out for what's it called? On the line. Was it Foden or the one that was literally on the like
I'm trying to remember. Who was it? Which one was it?
It might have been. It was literally boom. I said, Jesus Christ.
And he saved it.
Like, bro, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and try and talk any wax about, well, we'll be on. Nah, bro, that's a sucker punch, bro.
Who's your backup? Is it Kelleher?
I don't rate this I'll put it out there. But he's talking a whole heap of shit about too big to be number 2, and we're gonna have to see what we. Yeah, so this is your time, and this is
Is that what man's saying?
Yeah. Man's saying like I am. He's not saying man's better than he understands. It's like a Martinez. When Martinez was like, listen, Martinez was on a sly one, like I'm better than Leonard, but he was like, here, I hear where you lot want to go, like, but I can't be number 2 in it. Like he's trying to do I ain't trying to say man's better, but I just can't really be sitting here in it. So, and under his leadership or whatever, like we brought in the Cup minute, the Carabao Cup, whatever, and do you know what I'm saying? So, but I personally. I don't see it, but this is a chance for you to be like,
yeah, this is a chance because hamstring is what at least I don't know what the extent of the injury is, but yeah, it's at least 3 weeks. So you got a few games, and it's over the Christmas period as well. If
good few games, bro, and that's just
but we'll see. So you don't rate Kelleher, no?
But I don't rate him. Do I rate him as a number 1? Hell no. But I do rate him as an adequate number 2.
Okay,
and
that's
as
fair,
a number 2. As a number 2, you're always gonna have, not always, but do you know what I mean? These are times in which you're gonna have it, and I'm just a bit like, damn, do we have to? But generally speaking, he is an adequate number 2. But I don't rate him like if it was, do you know what I mean? Like when he was talking that shit, I was like, all right, well, I'll see you later then, innit? Like that. Like you know what you want from man, innit? Yeah, I don't know what you want from man, innit? But he is like, like he's not a dickhead, innit? Like he's but yeah, like
I hear that. Big up KLFC as well. Hey, large up everyone that is tapped in. Oh, just under 60 people in here, only at 27 likes. Like check 1212. Let's run up the likes. Girls up to 50 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well on the channel. Hit the notification bell when you do. Get your questions in. Like V1, if you super chat, we'll get to your comment or question. Keep your questions, comments, Liverpool or Manchester United related as well. KLFC, big up. Good to see my Bajans in the building. So big up Flawless and Say. He says this Kelleher brother is overrated by our fan base, man. Dead shot stopper, had a few good penalty shootout moments, and that's it. We're in trouble for real. So K's not having it. K's not having it.
I mean, he basically said what I said, but he said it a bit raw, innit? Like he just said it a bit raw. He really did. He just weren't really having no fluff. Like he just yeah. I kind of agree. To be fair, I call like big up Callum from Coppish and that. Me and him go back to back on. Pick up Goalkeeper gang. I was like, Callum, man, come and get your boy, man. What happened to this youth, man? He's acting shaky bakey between the sticks, man. Like, yeah, no, real talk. Like, it's and you know what it is as well? Like, you know what it is?
Again, you lot in the chat gotta let me know if it's me or if it's Sape. But I think it's on Sape, and I think. He's on his phone, people. So he's here. I'm saying he's a decent nose. Yeah, you're back, fam. You're back going. Yeah.
I don't know why. I didn't even know why I was doing this mad thing. But yeah, as good as
StreamYard and phones don't really mix, but go on. Fam.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be techie. I knew it was gonna be techie.
It's all good.
As good as Kelleher may be, the bar, as everyone, not even Liverpool, man, everyone in the world with eyes, the bar that Alisson sets is astronomical. So his loss inevitably is a mazine, as it would be with Edison at fucking City, with Saliba at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Them man that are just, do you know what I'm saying? Like it's the bar.
They'll be back, people. Don't worry about it. There we go. Yeah, you're back going the bar you were saying, fam.
Yeah, it's just too high, man. It's too high set for that one person in that position. True. So it
is. And shout out to Pels, you saying, how can a goalkeeper have hamstring injury? It don't make sense to me. I don't know. Is it the pinking of the ball?
In all honesty, that would be my one. You see, if he was doing like soccer cards, whatever, like, do you know what I mean? And that would be my one thing that would be real negative on Alisson. His fitness as a goalkeeper.
Does he have bad fitness like that?
Mad, bro.
I didn't know this.
Yes, brother. Like, it's ain't even like, bro. anyone that knows, that really knows, do you know what I mean? This ain't a, oh my God. Like, it's just like, oh,
It's all
here we
again
go.
type of thing. I didn't know he got
Yeah,
injured like
bro.
that, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm not
he
gonna
gets
lie.
injured. Yeah, he gets injured. Like like this next man, like Edison. The fuck is Edison ever injured, bro? Like, when, bro? Like, the fuck is like Ramsdale ever injured? These men don't get injured, bro. Allison injured, bro. Like, it's like, oh, bro. And like I said again, because he's so good, his like the loss is just bro. Like, where are you?
Mm.
And
Nah.
like it does piss me off. I don't know if it's me being ignorant, but brother, you're a fucking goalkeeper, man. What a rascal, man. What's
Is it?
going
I
on?
don't know. Maybe is it sweeping off the line? Is it the pinging
Bro,
of the
bro,
ball? It's gotta be
pull up
those
his
two.
injury, pull up his
Maybe
injury
I'm
record.
literally gonna do it now. 1 second and that in the chat. Let us know. I didn't know this. This is news to me.
I mean, he's
Hold
not
up.
James Madison, but as a goalkeeper, like he's breaking down a lot more than he should be. You know them while you're there, like,
Yeah,
just what I'm saying. When was De Gea ever just Brock? Like, come on, man.
yeah. That's true. All right, I'm looking here. Okay. Right. Let's go. Boom. Allison injury record. 1 second. Bear with me. I'm just on this
Yeah,
transfer market. All right.
same,
Boom.
man.
Let me have a look. When did he sign for you, lot? What season? Do you remember?
16, I want to say.
All right. So yeah. So that's nice. Got it on here, so I know. So right, he missed with a calf injury August to October. That's 2019. He missed 15 games, but that
There you
includes
go.
Brazil. Then the hip injury, he only missed 3 games. He was
There you
ill.
go.
He missed 1 game. Shoulder injury, he missed
There you
20
go.
games. That was 5
Yeah.
games with Brazil and Liverpool as well. Then hip injury, 3 games. Ill,
There
1
you
game,
go.
and then coronavirus, 1 game. So mine is really the calf
Take
injury
away
in
the
1920. He missed 15, but yeah, he's missed 1, 2.
but
It's a
for a
handful of games he's missed. For a
yeah,
goalkeeper, I
it's
get what you're
but
saying.
for a goalkeeper, do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit
Yeah.
like, bro, your shoulders out now, and then the hips are out, and then the calves out, and then it's like, brother, like I remember the shoulder one because he was out for a little piece. I was like, shoulder, like, come on, man. But
Nah,
man
facts.
coming in with new hairstyles weekly, like, I'm like, brother, get your fitness up, big man, like. But yeah, no, this is peak, man. This is peak.
So mad. And the chat asking about it as well. Thoughts on Trent's performance in the game? Obviously, out the goal, incredible goal, but the goal and everything else as well from a defense, because there's a lot
It's one of
of
those
talk
ones,
about
yeah.
him versus Doku. Go on.
Would you want my honest opinion, or do you want me to be shameless? Would you want
Both. The honest opinion and shameless. Both, man. You know
shameless?
what it
Yeah, you
is.
can't
Yeah,
touch
do
my
both.
right back, bruv. You know what it is, bro. There's only one right back, and that's what he's, bro. That's it. All right, no, real talk, yeah. Me personally, yeah, I think he done really well. Like, to be very honest with you, brother. Like, what are you expecting in it? Like, let me say. Firstly, let me say something in it.
Mhm.
When someone does something so fucking well, yeah, like, just allow them to do that, innit? Like, do you know them ones there? And he does it so well that, like, the deficiencies in terms of, yeah, the out and out defending is cool because, do you know what I mean? Like, Trent is a game changer and has shown that, innit? Do you know them
Yeah,
ones
that's
there?
right.
Cool. Again, what are you asking for, bro? Like, there isn't, I can't tell you a better in the league at the moment. Forget all the hype, but just general one-on-one deep. Maybe Luis Diaz. Like, one-on-one will stand you up and bat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Doku, bro. Like, you know them ones there.
But
Like,
that was the
let's
one.
be,
Doku's all, I said that before you got on. Like, Doku stylistically is all wrong for Trent. All
bro,
wrong
he's
for him.
all wrong he's all
Yeah.
wrong for a whole heap of do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
do you see? There's a couple times that Matt wrapped him. Do you know what I mean? Like, Matt was like, just because he's got the defensive now. See the defender. Do you know them ones there? That
Yeah.
doesn't. Do you know them ones that haven't got the mobility? So when I go in, I'm going in. I know it. Boom, went in, took it off him, gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Stylistically, bro, he's gonna wrap a lot of man, but
Facts.
but to his detriment is why I think that Trent had a good game, because I'm going to be honest with you, he's such a demon, but his decision making is lacking, bro. Do you know them way
Doku.
there?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. People
yeah,
question and mentioned it like a Saint Maximum. Obviously, Doku's
his
much. Yeah,
it's
people
very
say Saint
much the
Maximum.
same. Do you, and
Yeah,
how
Saint
much man
Maximum is.
has Saint Maximum rapped like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
done really?
yes,
Come on,
yes.
bro. If you come home and you're like, me, like, Saint Maximum had me on toast a couple times, but there's no one that's in it. Wow, like, what is Saint? Do
Saint
you know what I'm
Maximum will
saying?
do that to you.
How
Saint
many
Maximum will do it
times
to you.
has he done that, but produce something at the end that's been?
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
it's not
saying?
good. Yeah.
Seldom.
Doku is, yeah. I mean, not Doku. Saint
And
Maximum was like that. He was the epitome.
like that. And Doku a couple of times was, do you know what I mean, rapping like but get to the line and it be the wrong decision or the wrong. Do you know what I mean? So
Facts.
nothing really came of it. So do you see what I'm saying? Had he had done that a couple of times, all he needed to do 1-2 times, boom, all of a sudden the optics look different. But he didn't. Do you get it? Like, so generally speaking, and Trent was intelligent. Trent was just keeping him on trying to make him go on the inside. Then switched it. It was like, you know what? Let me see you go on the outside. I've got help now. And yeah, I think he done his job, man. I think he done his job. I think there was a couple of times as well. People get too like thinking about, he got wrapped up, so he didn't do anything. A couple of times he actually caught him as well. Do you know what I mean? Done his job, got him and that. But you're not what you want. 10 out of 10 tackles on Doku. Like, it's not gonna happen,
That's not
bro.
gonna
Like,
that's not
come
gonna
on,
happen.
bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, generally speaking, yeah, man. I thought he done his thing, man. I thought he done his thing. And them red and white threads.
Oh yeah, they took me back. Them, they were nice. You know what I'm saying? They were nice. Yeah.
Oh, dog.
They're nice.
Fat. Took me back to before man was bunning weed and that and actually active and could run and that. Man in college and that. Hey, don't piss me off, bro. Nah, man.
Nah, I hear you. Big up to V1 in the super chat. He says Trent has to be an MD now with his ability. What's MD? What's that? What's he saying there? V1, do you know? Let us know. I don't know what MD is. Oh, is he saying in midfield? If that's the case, as a United fan, I hope
that's what I said. It has to be in midfield. Yeah, I think he's what he's saying.
He shouldn't be in midfield. Why people want to take a generational right back and play in midfield? I don't know.
I get it. I get it. Like, obviously,
go on, explain it to me, fam.
Gerrard, innit? Gerrard was a right back, innit? You know, like that, like and things like that. So people are like, oh, I understand, innit? And especially because of the way in which he's able to pick the pass and he's able to just flawlessly just come inside and do you know what I mean? Like, but I generally speaking like him as a right back. I like him dictating the game there, and I like him. And if anything, I like him having. That's what football is, bro. Football isn't the same formation in and out of possession for 90 minutes. It's fluid. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's going to be plenty of times that, like when he went and scored the goal, he collected the ball. He was in a midfield position. However, he vacated the right back position in order to do so. Do you see what I'm saying? I like that. That's what I like him to do. And this is what I'm saying about the generational talent in which he has. Bro, you can't ask for everything. Do you know what I mean? And because he's able to do that, brother, it's cool. Do you know what I mean? I generally allow him his defensive frailties at times.
Again, but he'll be back. But yeah, this whole again, I think people get mistaken. Just because you're technically sound and good going forward, you should be in midfield. It's a whole different thing. You gotta have wing mirrors. It's a whole different thing. So you cut out there, but go on, carry on, say. And I'm gonna give my
no, pretty much that, bro. Pretty much that. I mean, it's a different beast when you're in midfield. And I know certain man like Gerrard did it, and you know what I mean. And so,
but did Gerrard when he broke? You'll know this better than me. When he broke through at Liverpool, was he playing right back or did he play midfield?
No, that's played in midfield, but he'd already broke through.
That's the whole thing. You are gonna. Trent has been playing what now? How many years in the first team at Liverpool? What 3-4 years is it? And you're going to switch him from where he's had great success, and say, you know what, we're going to play you in midfield. I'd hear it if he was substandard. Why would you move him from right back, where playing midfield is a whole different thing, where people, like, for instance, that goal that he scored against City, could he still score that playing midfield? Yes, but it's tougher because midfielders are going to be much more likely to pick you up. Because you would be from a central area rather than, like Saint said, he vacated the right back spot. So you're extra. Just because you're good at passing doesn't mean you should be playing midfield. Same way, just because you're good at defend, just because you're good. I remember when people said this about Wan-Bissaka because he's good at slide tackling. Yeah, playing midfield. Like what?
What?
Yeah, people said
What?
this about Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. I remember this conversation. Yeah, playing midfield. I remember this. It wasn't as prominent a conversation as Trent playing midfield, but it was a conversation. People think because you're technically sound, that's all you need in midfield. Like, no, you have to be press resistant. That's another thing.
Trent will wander into midfield when we have the ball, get the ball and
Yes.
ping a 60-yarder, and people are like, see, yeah, like, you just
No,
playing
but
there.
it's like it's
Like,
different
bro,
from being
it's
there when you
different.
have to be press resistant. And one thing Trent doesn't have to do playing right back, play with his back facing his own goal.
Yeah.
Playing with your back facing your own goal is a whole different animal. If you've anyone who's played midfield at any level, so whether it's the top of the top Premier League or you play Saturday League or Sunday League, completely different. Playing with your back to goal is a whole, or playing on the half turn is different from playing fullback, where everything's in front of you pretty much. Like it's a whole different thing. And you might want him to do this at the highest level. All right. Yeah, okay.
Man.
That's the thing is the inverted role gives him freedom to drift into the midfield. Yes. But him starting there alongside who? So are you gonna drop? Who you gonna drop?
And who are you gonna have to have there to protect him? It's just long.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, welcome to the show as well. My Don, man like Lex is in the building. Yes, Lex, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, man. What day, you know?
Yeah, man. Bless up. Lex meet Saint Lex.
Come on, well, go on. What are you telling me?
But yeah, man, welcome, Lex, man. Welcome, my G. Welcome, my G. We're just here talking in regards to the super chat with Trent. But your thoughts on the game against Manchester City? Happy with the point? Is it 2 points missed more in your opinion? Where do you stand with it all?
It was kind of a, I wouldn't say we're all right. We're pretty much had it coming in the sense where we could have lost that game, we could have won that game, and we could have drawn that game. But I was leaning more to losing that game because of how we kind of were making quite a few mistakes from different areas. Alisson had a couple of blunders, but City just didn't capitalize. But I think we just got away because City just don't seem to be as sharp as they normally are. So it's just a case where it was a good game in my opinion. I was a bit nervous. I wasn't necessarily expecting to win it, but I'm pretty happy with the draw, to be honest with you.
That's fair.
Pretty happy with the draw because obviously we know the competition. It's getting very competitive. City don't necessarily look as good as they have or as sharp as they have, but I can't really say anything until man like De Bruyne and so come back and thing, and then the team kind of get a bit more sharp. Grealish probably hit a nice little run of form, so I can't necessarily say because City has this drop off then they won't necessarily just go crazy at the end because they always do it. So
they don't really start kicking ball until January anyways, like,
yeah, exactly. And then two, I can't necessarily have, I like my midfield and I think it's way better than it has been in a couple of years, but at the same time I just consistently have to keep in mind, number one, we really do need a proper DM. And number two, some of the games I watched this season, so many chances we've had to just destroy teams and we're just missing very simple chances, bro. You get me? So I have to look at that, and I also have to look at City, and then I just have to look at the fact that, okay, is it a case where Liverpool maybe towards the end of the season might actually put up a run of games, maybe like City, and then battle it out at the end, or is it a case where we need more time to actually, for our midfield to gel a bit more, for Nunes to actually
use his brain?
You exactly, bro.
Just say the same thing before you
jumped
on
that
brain,
bro.
See what I said?
I said the exact same thing.
It's nothing else, but he's in the right position.
But you're asking him to do something he can't do, bro. I look at him.
I just think,
and
all right,
he don't have a footballing IQ, bro. He don't have it. He just
I can't say that. You can't say that.
No, I can, bro. I can. This. You see that goal? You see that goal that they memed him. They memed him though. Like this is Darwin Nunes when the touch was just aggressive all the way.
Which one?
Clapped it, and then he clapped it 40. Again
On the
in what was
bar
it?
when beat the defender, the keeper, and then beat the defender around the
Yeah,
keeper and then hit the post.
No. The one when they sent him. Who was it? In the chat. Well, I've been smoking, so I forgot. But I think it was
It's cool,
actually
man. The chat will know.
I think it was
The chat
Toulouse.
will know.
I think it might have been Toulouse. It was the one where
Yeah.
they sent the ball. The touch was ugly, and then he's brought it back like 40. This
Oh,
is
and
like
then curl
35
it.
yards, and then curl it in, and you're like, you can't control the ball, but you can slap it 30 yards, bro. He don't have
But
footballing IQ. He has pure athleticism and instinct.
I don't
You
think
know
so.
them ones there.
Well,
I just
instinct maybe, but
no,
I just
it
think.
is, bro. That's
All right, look.
watch.
Let me tell you. I think the thing with Darwin Nunes is just his personality. Everything he does is just tied to who he is as a person. Just utter chaos. Just utter chaos and unpredictability. Like the defender can't predict what him going to do. We can't predict what him going to do. The only person I see can
Pure
slightly
instinct.
predict what him can do is probably Klopp. Like when him stepped to when him stepped to Pep on the weekend, it was like, bro, what you doing, fam? Like, but I think all right, I watched the video and here's why they say he stepped to Pep.
Go on,
You
what did he say?
remember when we were playing City and I think we lost 4-1, right? And City scored a goal, and while Tsimikas was walking past Pep was like, "That was a good goal, eh? That was a good goal," or some shit to Tsimikas.
Okay.
There's people. Someone had it to say that the reason is Darwin hold that in his head and is a play
What
back
kind of
to him
fucking
in a sense.
what kind of stupidness though?
It is
Seriously.
stupid because
Maybe
at the end of the
maybe
day,
slap one of your chances, or like, do you know them ones there?
you
Or like, bro, this
understand.
is why you're giving verbal, which I kind of liked it. I'm like, you know what, I like it. Yeah, I'm here for the shit housery. But when it's all said and done, brother, you're giving verbal in a game where you've missed every chance. Like, you ain't scored, you ain't done nothing, we ain't won. Like, what are you doing? And like, really and true, bro, it's pissing me off. Pissing me off,
Hey,
bro.
bro,
It is pissing me off, bro.
I mean, you have two different views on it, blood.
He's just pure. In no, bro. He's got no. These
step back.
in my view, yeah.
Yeah.
Cons. Pros. Yeah. Pros.
Mm.
Athleticism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can strike a ball.
Yeah.
Pace.
Yeah.
Bravery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't shy away.
Yeah.
Cons. Dead touch. No footballing IQ. Yeah.
Bro, all right.
No. Wait, bro, how many
percentage to football in IQ? It cannot be 0%.
Not zero. Okay, not zero. Not zero.
Low.
It is low though, bro. Like hella low. Look at,
Give me
you know,
a
certain times.
40%.
You know,
What do you
certain
think
times,
it is, Lex?
What do you think
sometimes,
yeah?
Bro.
Yeah, go on, say. Sorry. Go on.
No, you're right. No, you're right. Go on.
A footballer with 0 IQ doesn't
Nah,
get
say
the
what?
position
No,
to
Lex,
score
you're
chances,
100% right.
blood.
Lex, you're 100% right. He's not 0 IQ, but big man. I look at a man like when I'm watching football. I look at the way a man is offside. Do you know them ones there? Like I look at the offside.
But bro, look on Sterling. Sterling been offside since he played for Liverpool. The man there, man got City and Chelsea and still outside like every game at least offside.
Sterling got IQ.
This is what I'm saying. I'm looking at the manner of the offside. Do you know them ones there? Like certain, it's not just being offside. Like when you look at certain times where Sterling's offside, he's just not anticipating the run because he's expecting the ball to. Brother, Darwin Nunes is he's not even tracking himself to look along the line to like. Man, I'm like, big man, what are you doing? Just putting your head down and running. What the fuck is going on here? Like he's just instinct.
Why Nunes wind you up so much, blood?
Because do you know what it is? Yeah, it's not even him. Yeah, it's more the fact that we need. I don't have a problem with Nunes. Like Nunes for me was like Alvarez when Man City bought him. Do you know what I mean? Like we Nunes needs time. Do you know what I mean? I reckon he's got great potential. Do you know what I mean? To like nurture him and craft him. Do you know what I mean? And all of that. Unfortunately, when Man City went and bought someone like an Alvarez, they went and bought
Yeah.
Haaland. Do you get it? Like we got
Yeah.
someone for right now. Do you know? Bro, that's
Yeah.
the thing. We went and did it all on Nunes, and I'm like, and then the minutes he's playing, the manner in which he's being played for someone who we need right now. But we all know he isn't quite. It's not
but
even him so much. It's
you do remember we have Salah on the field, right? Like,
Hey, Warrior J, big up, man. Big up to you. Yeah, go on. You man, carry on.
no, we
remember
got
we have
no,
Salah blood. Like, what?
this is the thing that's pissing me off though. It's because we
Yeah.
have Salah on the field, and because
Yeah.
like Salah's like the other end of the spectrum. His football and IQ mud. Do you know what I mean? So the positions he's playing now, and the service that Nunes is getting, and the chances he's squandering, and do you know? This is sometimes I'm just like, and it's not your fault, but why did we? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
All right. So for me, I think Nunes' biggest problem is he's a bit immature. I think if he can add a touch of maturity to his game, that he'll develop better. Because when you watch him, it's not necessarily that he has no IQ. He's not fully in control of himself in the sense where some of the chances where he misses is just lapse of concentration. If he was to just be into the game just a tad bit more and just tone down the aggression just a bit, I think he'll do fine. It's just a case where he's just on go. He's just rushing. He's just on go. He does not have that finesse that you need as a footballer. You get me?
Won't drop a shoulder. Won't give it, like I was saying before.
No, he'll drop a shoulder. He just won't continue. Probably go line and use his pace.
That's what I'm saying. Won't chop
yeah.
or no, like, do you know what I mean? Just a little, everything's, I've got to slap. Like the angles, mad sharp. Like Salah will give him the thing. I've got to turn and slap. I'm like, brother, we all knew you was gonna do that. I'm not like. This is when I start saying the footballing IQ. I was being very hyperbolic, obviously, and you were very right to pull me up. He's obviously not got no footballing IQ, but someone who has all the athleticism and raw, like just raw talent that he has, given this the feeding and the spaces he finds himself in. That's what frustrates me. Is just do you get it? Like.
Yeah, no, I fully understand. You know, the only reason I don't necessarily have a problem with him is because of the amount of attackers we have. Number one, and number two, I won't necessarily say I have faith, but I think at some point in time, instead of missing 3 chances, he'll probably only miss 2. And then it might even go down to 1 because he's still pretty young. I won't necessarily use the young excuse, but at the same time, I think he does enough in our team to actually put us in a spot where we can actually do things because we don't have to solely depend on him. You get me?
Can I say something? Give Gakpo Nunes' pace and athleticism.
But you can't.
But do you see what this is what I'm trying to say in terms of like the lack of IQ. Do you know? And he has
Nunes is fast, bro. Like sometimes I see this man, I'm like, yo, what? You don't even look like you're supposed to be this fast.
Bro, you're fast. You're strong. You're like, no, brother. This is why he frustrates. Because if you remember when you used to be in school and like your mom used to be like, nah, like, but like. If you weren't, if I didn't care, like, you know, them ones there, like I wouldn't be on your case so much. And you're saying that, like, oh, shut up, man. What are you talking about? Like, it don't make no sense.
Hey, listen, that sounds just like Nunes, bro.
Bro, it's like if I thought he was shit, I wouldn't be sitting here spending time. Like, it wouldn't frustrate me. I'd be like, no, dead, move on. Like, but it's like, bro, you've got everything. Like, oh, bro, like
it's just the mental, bro. And I think he's pretty, like, he picks up really good positions. He makes really good runs. It's just a finishing touch. And I think over time, training with the squad, because you have to remember, a lot of people forget this, you know. You say Mane wasn't the refined product that he left us as, you know.
That's true.
Mane started out missing hella fucking chances. He used to frustrate the hell out of me.
You're right, 100%.
Especially when he just came into the team. And over time, where Mane ended up, as opposed to where he started, to me, is a world of difference. This man added a hell of finesse to his game. I'm not comparing him like directly. technically wise to Darwin Nunes. But I think
But
if Darwin Nunes can develop just a little bit more, so many of the issues that we have with him right now, we won't necessarily have them. And I think that just going to take time.
I think you're right. But
because
you see,
I believe
with
in
Mane,
Klopp to actually take him there, you see me?
Think about when that Arsenal game came in Mane's career. That was quite early, G.
Yeah.
Do you know? And we could even start to see. I think you're spot on. I just feel like the gradient that
it's frustrating though. This man's missing tap-ins, blood.
Bro, tap-ins, brother. He's slapping 40 yarders, yeah.
But
bro,
it's like a South American gene, bro. Because remember, Aguero was the one of the most exceptional strikers in the league, and this man would literally be at the back post and miss a tap-in and curl it from 30 yards out 5 minutes later.
Well, I think that, you know what? Yeah, I think
some
shit, but he was just much more consistent because we see Haaland as good as he
more
miss chances. Yeah, like we see Haaland miss chances. But we know more often than not you're gonna score.
What name? But Nunes is just a cokehead, blood. It's just a madman. It's just an absolute madman. It's just a, wild horses. It's just a flipping wild horse that you just need to tame. Like, you watch him and you say, yes, Nunes, go Nunes, go Nunes. And then 2 seconds, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro?
You're like, how? Saying you had the best analogy for him when you mentioned about the sniper thing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I said this, bro. I said, my man, he's the type of man who's a sniper. He would head top man from across the road, round the corner. You know that film with Sandra Bullock? What was it? Where she could make the bullet go around the corner and that.
Yeah.
He'll lick a man's head top from over the road, round the corner through moving cars. But he'll miss a walk up, bro. He'll be behind, man, and fumble and shoot himself, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck is
I said he'll miss a walk up. I said he'll miss a walk up.
Behind, man. He's not even looking, bro. Man would sit there and boom, shoot a lady like with the pram. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, bro. That's Nunes, bro. But what were you man saying about the Trent thing though?
So it was a super chat. So let me get to the next one before we.
But listen. I got a bid ounce in it. But listen,
hey, Saint, no worries, Saint. I'm gonna shout you about some stuff anyway. But love every time, yeah. I'm gonna shout you every single time. Bless up, yeah.
Love.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm saying a big up to V1 who says Saint Alice. Oh no, not that one. Where is the other one? Actually, your thoughts on this? Allison being out for a while. We'll get your thoughts on it, Lex.
Small fry blood. Don't worry about that.
All right, cool.
The only reason I said that is because Kelleher is like probably like a 50 to 60% to Allison. We can cope with that for like 3 games, blood.
First. And V1 big up for the super chat says Klopp is finished, been here from 2015.
Yo, just skip that.
He's made his fact to get to it. He's made his faults clear. Fair enough, V1. I love to know what you mean by finished. I would love to know that. But yeah, what we were talking about, because me and Saint were talking about Trent and his performance in the Manchester City game, and then V1 responded and was like, is it time for him to play midfield? And I think it's an offer like that of him playing midfield. When you have someone who's that good at fullback, why would you switch it around? To me, that makes no sense.
No, you
change position. But yeah, go on. Your thoughts on that? That's what we was talking about.
All right. First of all, Trent cannot play midfield because he'd have to occupy the Szoboszlai role, because any deeper role, he's not necessarily as press resistant as I'd like him to be. I think McAllister is way more press resistant, and if we were to get a proper DM, on the ball DM, then that would be great. I don't have any candidates. The only one I can think of is Paulinho. Yeah, from Fulham, but I don't even know exactly how press resistant he is. But I think the thing with Trent, bro, is Klopp system. He fits Klopp's system in such a way where it's so difficult. Like, whenever we play Gomez, we miss a lot in the attacking third. So if you want a solid defense, okay, play Gomez. But at the same time, Trent can possibly do like 80% of what Gomez would do, but then I'd offer so much more from an attacking perspective. You understand? And what the reason Henderson lasted so long in the team was because Henderson would always cover for him. because they play on the same side, along with either Matip or whoever that's playing centre back. So it's just a case where I don't think, because even I've seen McAllister try to occupy that role in covering for Trent, and McAllister just...
It's not his game. It's nowhere
not
near
him,
his game.
bro.
It's not his
It's
game.
not-
He's not
it's-
running like that to
bro.
cover ground and defensive and things. That's
Bro.
not his game.
It's
That's
just
it,
not him, bro.
Shook his head.
It's just not him. I just think Klopp uses him in the sixth rows because he, once as I said, is a bit press resistant, and he has such cutting passes that can actually facilitate the attack better, especially when he's feeding it either to Gravenberch or what's his name, Szoboszlai, or any of these other guys that we tend to play from time to time and thing. As for the City game and his performance, all I can say is, if I were to rate him against Doku, I'd say Doku 50%, Trent 50%. They essentially cancelled each other out because Doku didn't do much in the game anyways. I mean, he ran past him a couple times, but there were other times that Trent was able to stop him. And obviously, we know that Trent, from time to time, will need extra help. Doku's probably like 50-60% faster than Trent. Trent will never catch up to him. It's just that I don't really, I think I'm okay with Trent being Trent, bro. Like, he's not. People keep on every week. It's like, oh, Trent can't defend. He can't defend. But whenever Trent does have good defensive performances, no one says anything.
Oh yeah, because that's not a part. Like, I'll do it purposefully. You know what I'm saying? I won't give Trent credit because I know it annoys people. I know, in particular, not you, but like, shout out to Hassam. I do that on the Back Again podcast all the time. Oh, you lot don't give credit to Trent. And I'm like, that's why I make Trent at the back post jokes. I know it bothers him. I'm saying I've actually said verbatim, Trent has all the attributes to be a generational right back. I think he's that good. Well, you ain't gonna stop you from getting these jokes. Shout out to Ryan.
Yeah, bro.
Like, the reason why I don't make the Trent at the back post jokes, because he don't bother him. I know if something bothers you and you a rival, of course I'm gonna say it. But Ryan will openly say it when we was talking that same week about, because it was when it was the Arsenal-Chelsea game and Gusto got done at the back post when Trossard scored. And he was like, you're not going to make your Trent joke. And I was like, nah, they don't bother you.
Oh, I was watching that one. Yeah, I watched that one. Yeah.
Like,
I was at work watching that one. Yeah,
with Trent, like, I've seen him do well against Matoma. I think he did pretty well against Doku in that game. Credit to him, but that's on Liverpool fans to give him credit for that. Because has he improved defensively? Yes. He's definitely not. He actually has improved defensively. Does he still need to improve further? Yes. And I think he'll tell you that himself. But he has improved. So you got to give him credit for that.
Plus, bro, it's like for what he gives in attacking sense, I don't think I've never seen a player who's that good attacking wise or helping to build the attack with the passing and stuff. But then on the other end, just as good defensively. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's always some sort of deficiencies. When you look at Kyle Walker, brilliant right back, just not as creative. Reece James, just not as creative. Better defensively, but not as creative. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a case where I just think, just say what you have to say about Trent, bro, but we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I think it's fair.
Trent's good at right back. Don't put him in midfield.
Yeah, don't, like, as a rival fan, I've said it. Yeah, Klopp, really play him midfield, because then that takes away from his game. I'm saying it takes away from him being able to drift into the midfield. Yes. Whereas fullback, for those that don't know, that is the one space in the modern day game where you get more time on the ball. You're not getting time and space in the midfield. You ain't getting that as a winger. You're definitely not getting that as a 10, and you're definitely not getting that as a striker. Like, from an offensive standpoint, the ball out wide, you see how much, even if it's teams who aren't as good, how much times your fullback spend on the ball. Guaranteed,
by the way,
most touches would be fullbacks. Yeah, go on, Lex.
The other day, I think it was your show.
Yeah, go on.
Where this man was talking about Tsimikas, like Tsimikas is the worst footballer to ever exist. You remember that, right?
I do remember the show. Was it after the Luton? Was it after the Luton game? Was it the Luton game?
I don't remember.
It was another one. It was one of your more recent games, but yeah, I know Ryan is not a fan of Tsimikas. I know he's not a fan, and there was someone else.
But I mean, you can be not a fan of Tsimikas, but geez,
Oh
And how
yeah,
was
I know
it?
what show it was. It was
Remember?
last week. It was with Tom Little as well. Tom Little was
Okay,
on. G
yes,
was on.
Tomlin
Yeah,
was there.
yeah.
Yes. So whenever you get a chance, blood, you need for pressing about that City game, because remember the time when we were talking about it, and I was saying this:
Go on.
give Robertson a break, give Tsimikas a run. And I'm not saying Tsimikas is the best. The only problem I see with Tsimikas is his consistency. He'll probably show up for a big game and not show up for smaller games. It's just one of these things. I guess importance. Maybe if I perform on this game, I might get a chance because it's a big game or what have you. But it's just a case where like, yo, load the man them stars. Like man them moving like Tsimikas is a bona fide scrub. Like
that's what he was saying. No,
Jesus.
you know what I'm saying. No, I'm gonna put you on the show at some point soon with you and Ryan and Tom and G and get everyone to like 110%. We gonna make that happen because I remember it was last week and we were talking about him in regards to him being like defensively not great, offensively not being great. I remember Tom saying he just always looks knackered. He's always the wrong side of his man.
Bro, yo, he looks like he smokes, bro, or something. Like that man.
Yeah, that's what says.
Nightlife, like this man drinks before games and thing, blood. Man touch the street. Oh shit, 2:00. I have a game tomorrow. You know them vibes.
That's what the man was. That's what they were saying. So now, we definitely
bro.
You man will have that conversation in
and
regards
have the
to
trust eyes to blood, like the dark eyes and thing. Crazy.
It's nuts. Big up to Eli for the super chat. Much appreciated. It says Darwin feels like Goku, but acts like Krillin. Hey, it's just what I think. Darwin Nunes, I think, is glaringly obvious what he's good at and what he's bad at. The problem I think he has is there's no middle ground. Like his pace and his power is 10-10. And then you look at his composure and his decision making, and it's nowhere near 10-10. Like it's not 5 out of 10. It's not 6 out of 10. It's not just to an average level. Like we're talking about Trent, who has now become a decent defender. He's decent defensively. He's not poor.
Bro, hold on. I'm gonna cut you.
Go on. Yeah, cool. Go on.
Trent before like what? Last season or the season before, Trent was not bad defensively. We never used to hear about this Trent thing when Trent was skinny as hell and didn't even have a frame. It's just when this man put on some dreads, IC3 tax and thing, and that's when everybody start the man like, why is this guy moving like this? Them judgmental British people, blood, because them go Catholic church on the weekend, them feel like them highty-tighty and better than everybody else, blood. Can fuck off my youth. You get me? It's like,
I think it's one of those.
Relax, blood.
I think what comes with it, one, when you have success, and number two, when you're at Liverpool, and three, then when you like tie it into
when
success,
you get cooked by a winger, blood.
When you perform to a high level, and that's what it is. Trent's performing to a high level. You're at Liverpool Football Club, so therefore. As much as people want to praise you, people want to gonna go at you and tell you, he's great going forward. So we can't criticize him for that. I'd love to be able to get at Trent for him, but I can't. What can you say about him?
Bro, imagine if you had Trent in the United squad.
Oh he. I've said this. If people ask me that, I've asked me that question before and been like, "2 players you take from Liverpool." I always say Salah and Trent.
Yo, you see that finish weekend, blood?
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous finish. It's a ridiculous.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. So quick, those snapshots.
Yes,
that's what I always get the keeper. Sometimes you look at them and you say, "Yo, the keeper's supposed to save that." But when you see how quick backflip, how quick after the first touch him take it, sometimes the keepers just don't get set quick enough.
The reason why it was so good because it was purposeful. The touch was purposeful.
The
shot being quick was purposeful. That's not on accident. That's why I give him full credit for that because that's not an easy chance. And he set that up with his touch, the way he's maneuvered the football, and then he struck it so Edison can't get set. It's a great finish. It's a great finish.
Never deserved man of the match though, but hey.
No. He didn't deserve man.
Never deserved that.
Absolutely not. He did not deserve man of the match.
But hey, maybe because him score away from home, I don't know. Because Bernardo was having a killer game.
Yeah, Bernardo a different class though. Bernardo Silva, he's different. He is a different class. But I love to everyone who has locked in. Make sure we're going to close out in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. Run up the likes, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back. Make sure you subscribe here to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you subscribe to the gaming channel as well, Sarcasm City TV Gaming. Go subscribe over there as well, people. We'll talk. I know you was going to say, man, we'll try pattern that and get you on us. And we're looking for players. To anyone who's watching.
I'm wondering if I should get a PS4 blood or something.
Yeah, pro clubs. I don't know if you can get the PS4 version or whatever the case may be. But yeah, to
Not
anyone
on
who's
the
looking,
PC.
who's speaking of that, who's asked me about that, we are looking for players. So like I say, Sheik joined a couple days ago. So yeah, man, we're looking for, in particular, defensive players. But yeah, wherever you play, let us know. Just make sure you have the PS4 game or PS4 version, and you have a headset as well, people. But hit the like button, subscribe here, also as well, hit the notification bell when you do. Yeah, Lex as well. We'll get your thoughts. Well, quick predictions as well. I'm guessing. Obviously, you man got Lask on Thursday. You gonna win that. Like, it's Lask at home. But where do you stand with the title race? Has the City game changed your opinion in regards to, all right, we just went to City, got a point, we can do something in this, we can do something in regards to the title race, we can win the league? Does it give you any more confidence?
But if you're gonna draw with City and then on the weekend draw with Luton, like, it don't make no sense. Like, you have to beat the waste man them. That's why Arsenal they're on top now, because Arsenal, yeah, they've been grinding out victories, but they've been grinding out victories. You know what I'm saying? So it's at the end of the day, it's like football is just a sport of results, and it's been so commercialized right now that everyone just wants results. They don't care how they get it. Some people do, but for the most part, no. Will Arsenal win the league? No. No. But that's a whole different story, is it? So it's just a case where, bro, I think we do have a chance to win the league. But when I analyze all the different metrics, I can't really definitively say yes, we'll do it. Yeah, I think it's more of a 30% chance. And that would, in order to sway it a bit more, we need an element of luck. You know what I'm saying? Because all right, when you look at our team and you look at the experience that City has, you compare the two and you say, well, City obviously edging easily. So it's just a case where I just have to wait and see, blood. But can we win it? A 30% chance, I think. I won't give it more than that right now, because I don't think we'll have all the tools necessary. Because what if Van Dijk gets injured tomorrow? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fair. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. And obviously your next game, so I ain't gonna ask you about last, because Europa League, you know, comfortably gonna do it. But Fulham at home, you expecting a victory? Is that your prediction? Fulham at home.
Yeah,
that's
blood,
your
the
next
man
game.
can't
Fulham
even
at home.
score a goal, blood. The man them lose one striker who wasn't even scoring, by the way, and can't score. It's like, what? Yeah, bro. So at Fulham at home, we should be able to beat them, bro. And hopefully Clark can nudge Paulinho and say, yo, rolling on the ends, is it?
First. All right.
Because,
fair enough,
yeah.
man.
So it's just that.
Because Paulinho is what you are
question.
missing. 100%.
Huh?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He'd be perfect.
Yeah, Paulinho fits what you lot got going on.
Because
100%.
Van Dijk and whoever is beside Van Dijk would look so much better if we had an actually a tall, defensive-minded midfielder just to help. You know what I'm saying? But we already have 8 midfielders, so I don't know what, a 9? No, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? But in terms of United, though,
go on.
You still Ten Hag out?
Yeah, I'm everybody out. I've not changed my mind on that. Not
Everybody
just him.
out?
Everybody gotta go.
No.
I'm not just Ten Hag out. The manager can go. Coaching staff can go. 99.9% of these players can go. Scouts can go.
99.9.
99.9.
Why?
I'm keeping, because the players, I'm tired of them. They've been here a part of this shit show for
You
the
have
longest.
some legit ballers in your side still in it.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Man like Sancho, blood. Man
Sancho
like
can go.
Sancho,
I said sell Sancho in the summer. We should have moved Sancho in the summer.
I want him go Tottenham and cook on it. That's what I need for him.
You know what? Cool. Whether it's like, again, big fan of Sancho. Well, he ain't gonna work here. Move him on.
You don't think so? If you switch the manager,
and play
why not?
Play where?
Huh?
Play where?
Wherever Bruno plays.
Like, he's not. But the thing
forget?
is, in the 10, Bruno's got to go as well. Yeah, but like, he's not like Sancho. He's just not. I don't think he's a Premier League player. I genuinely don't think.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he'll succeed here. I think he'll go elsewhere and succeed. I think Serie A,
you don't think
5,
if you change, you don't think you drop him at Arsenal or drop him at Tottenham with the style of play, you don't think he'll work out better?
Where would he play for Tottenham? I think he'd work out better.
Left?
I think he'd work out better. Yes,
better.
I think he'd work out better.
I don't think he's gonna be like a world beater, but at least
man, just, you know what it is? He's just not got the physicality. And when I say physicality, I'm talking about agility, balance, acceleration, pace. You don't
You
have
think
that in
him
a
have
bud that's like
agility
that.
and balance?
No, I don't think. I think he has balance to an extent, but he don't have a balance of a Maddison.
I think him agile enough.
Nah, Bernardo Silva's someone who I say is agile.
Hey,
Maddison's
bro, but
agile.
that's at the top of the scale. Like
Okay,
what?
but we're talking top of the scale. Like that's the aim. All right, Maddison. When have you think about it in a Manchester United shirt? When have you seen Sancho turn a man?
Yeah, but bro,
When's a
him not
man got
have
touch tight? When's a
link
man
up
got
play,
touch tight?
blood.
No, forget the link up play. When has a man got touch tight to Sancho and you've seen him spin him?
Him get different instructions. Yo, why you try cook Sancho, blood? Like
I'm not even no. This is not a cooking of Sancho. I'm responding. Look at you,
Sancho can't even beat a man. Jeez.
He's not, but that's not his game. I legit think
you don't think
La
so?
Liga,
Yo,
no,
the man can
he's a
cook.
Central player.
Yo, the man can cook too, ball, man.
He's don't get me wrong, he's super talented. Don't get mistaken. Sancho is supremely. He's
not even a Van de Beek dropping beside. We call it Casemiro.
I don't know. Same with Donny van de Beek's off because I don't get why a manager who had success.
I'm gonna tell you what going. I'm gonna read the situation. I'm gonna tell you what going. Yo, the man say, yo, when we did that Ajax, you left me come here. Watch me here. You never think me that gonna come see you again. I want to say, yo, you sell me out.
You think he's being petty? You think he's being petty and that,
bro?
Yeah,
don't even get that game. Yo, more than put it past Ten Hag still because this man have some form of complex where me just can't understand this man. Like, bro,
I don't. That's the pressure. That's what's getting to him. Yes,
you
said it.
You're on the ends that talk about you're the manager. I follow with man like Casemiro and I follow with Varane. Like, bro.
Yeah, because like I said, I want him gone. But like I say, I'm keeping a handful of players. It's a handful. Like Sancho can go. Like, everybody can go. You know what I'm saying? Sancho does lack a little bit of explosiveness. Yes, Booby, that's what it is. You never seen somebody get touch tight to Sancho when he's a link-up player and he's brilliant at that. He's a fantastic link-up player,
bro. And then the man can finish.
He's a fantastic link-up player. But guess what?
Just play link-up ball.
The game's not like that. The game's not like
that.
The game, our game's not like that, I should say. Manchester United.
When last United have a game, bro? Think about it.
Nah, facts. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just a case where if his vibes is just vibes, dog, just play the man them, you see it.
Because like I said, right now, I said central. If he was going to play, I said this during preseason, if he's going to start playing false nine. If we play him false nine, I'm with it. And this again, people, this is not me being critical
behind
of Sancho. I rate him highly. Now I would have played him either the false nine or in the 10. But if you're going to play a certain, it's that lack of physicality. That's the problem.
But if him play, but get where still.
Unless it's false nine.
I feel like if him would have like a run, you see like how Arteta just play Havertz every week. I feel like if somebody did that with Sancho actually show him more.
You've got a smile on your face when you talk about the Havertz situation. You know what it is with Havertz. Havertz is holding bench.
Oh my days, holding bench. Like
Havertz holding bench.
You know, so the man scored the winner, blood.
Yeah, he scored the winner. He also scored the winner in the Champions League final. He's still trash.
Yeah, bro, listen. But at the end of the day, it's a results business. If a man can get a result, look.
Do you think Havertz is consistently getting Arsenal results?
Who? Havertz? Man. Know yourself, man. Him just need to build up him confidence. I'm just
see this, people. See how just to clarify to Arsenal fans watching this. This is Lex, who's a Liverpool fan. Hear how he's talking about Kai Havertz. Rival fans will let you know. Yeah, play Kai Havertz. I want him start. Yeah,
play him every game, please.
Every game.
That's a matter of fact. Yo, Arsenal don't even need bench Kai Havertz because it's still not good enough. No matter who in play, I don't care. I don't care because Saliba just need for out for 2 weeks and then not got ball again. Oh, it's because Saliba was injured. We never did anything. Sure, buddy.
Yeah, sure. Like you didn't draw 3-all to a championship side, but we moved. But with Sancho in the right system, of course, do I believe he could cook here? Yes, but
in the Prem,
like it's time, in the Prem. But it's time to. I think it's time. I think it's just time for all parties to separate.
But I feel like United are trying desperately to be a mid-table team, blood, because you have enough. Like, do something. You get what I say?
Yeah, to an extent, but our man are just crumbling under the pressure, so that's why we can't do anything.
I don't even know why I want to get Ten Hag another friend. This is Manchester United, bro.
The man are just
You
struggling
man
under
supposed to be
pressure.
on the level of Real Madrid and Bayern.
Facts.
And out of nowhere, you man just, for some reason, hierarchy or whatever, just the
'Cause
man them just
Because it ties into it, a hierarchy also.
the man them just a boy star baller for sell 2 shirt, blood. That's all them a do.
Well,
I'm
like
not
our
care what the
hierarchy
manager
also
do with it.
incompetent. Yeah, our hierarchy are also they're also what's it called, incompetent. So it don't surprise me. Like everything, it's incompetence all over.
See, you think Jimmy Ratcliffe? You think him can do a thing?
No, I
Nothing
don't.
say that.
I don't think he can do
Yo,
nothing.
listen.
I believe
You
when I
know
see
why
it.
me so happy? Because Ten Hag actually get a run of games. Him get a run of games, so we see him last until we play. You know?
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
believe it.
days. Because I thought he would have been sacked by now. But then when I see him winning, I say, okay, all right, keep it up, Ten Hag. December 18, maybe after that, just like Josie and the man them. I think even Ole went out like that, no? After a Liverpool defeat.
Yeah, it was after a Liverpool defeat. So yeah, I can see that happening. I could see him getting sacked if we lose to Galatasaray. I can see him getting sacked after the Liverpool game.
Oh, I need
can
a
see that.
7, a next 7, blood.
You see that, and people will still back it. But yeah, man, get everybody gone, not just Ten Hag. Everybody
Hey, yo,
go.
if when they get 7 again, don't invite me up on your show.
Nah, definitely inviting everyone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, 100%, 100%. Just so people who back this nonsense can see how rival fans talk about us. That's why I have rival fans on here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even when Tom was talking about it last week, and he's talking about Manchester United. I'm like, United fans, pay attention to this. This is how a rival fan feels to talk about us.
Bro, Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire.
See?
Starting lineup week in, week out.
There we go.
What is these men should be playing in the championships, looking to end them career, blood? And this man has started for Manchester United. I can't say Manchester United is the same Manchester United.
Definitely not. We haven't been in a long time. We Manchester United in name only.
I mean, you're at least last season you look like, all right, we'll do something here. But hey, say good blood.
Well, hey, love to everyone who's locked in. Big up. You know what I'm saying? Hope you lot have enjoyed the show. Obviously, Lex dropping in as a special guest, of course. Shout out Saint. Big up all the regulars. Of course, man. You already know. Big up to everyone that's tapped in. We're back to, I was going to say tomorrow, today, if you're in the UK time zone, people, for the Galatasaray Manchester United watch along. It's 5:45 p.m. UK time kickoff. So we'll go live early. I'm going to go live earlier, 5:15. So I'll go live 30 minutes before. I'm going to go live. Start doing that during watch-alongs, people going live start earlier than I have been, rather than like the 10, 15 minutes. So I will go live earlier as well, taking questions from you lot. So big up to everyone that's locked in. And then after that, you'll get the Q&A, of course, at midnight UK time. All these things are on the upcoming live stream schedule anyway. But Lex, anything else you want to add before we close out?
Yeah, man. Big up man like Wilfred for tomorrow, is it? Man like Wilfred, is it?
Hey, Danny, I'll give my prediction for the game. Actually, I've given my prediction already. I said 2-1 Manchester United. I already said 2-1 Manchester United. I'm saying, obviously, that's more in hope than expectation. Me United fan.
Realistic. No, take your heart out of it. Just give me a real life score.
Real life draw. 1-1.
1-1 draw. Galatasaray. With them man their bus shot in the stands.
It's his way. Wait, did Copenhagen not go out there? Wait. Did Copenhagen not go out there and get a draw? What was the score?
Yo, when you go to Copenhagen, go lose blood.
Yeah. No, the point I'm making is we could, if Copenhagen can,
we can. Lead 2 love.
You know what I'm saying? We can. If Copenhagen can do that, we can. They're awful. Don't get mistaken. Just because we're bad, don't get mistaken that people in this group are good. Galatasaray are not a good side. Neither are Copenhagen. We're just bad too.
But what me say is, United. Ten Hag is about to feel all right. It looked like Anthony going to play.
Yeah.
And no matter how much flick going at you one flick, you're still shit. The only hope you have is if Martial play again.
Martial will probably, because it's a hamstring injury, Højlund's coming back from. Martial probably will
start though.
Martial will probably start.
If only him could have started with Sanch, bro. Oh my days. I don't really want that, but that would have been good, bro. Because I think Champions League, just against some regular side, San should have cooked them, man. Like easy. But so it is it. But for me,
We'll
if
see.
I were
Go
to
on.
make a prediction, bro, I'd more side with like a 2-1 Galatasaray, bro. 2-1, Icardi 1, Wilf 2. Yeah, 3-1, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And
like I said,
to
can
be
we
honest,
can I just checking? Yeah, Copenhagen got a result out there with 10 men. So yeah, we can get a result out there. 100%. Galatasaray ain't no
and
big
so
bad
the
monster.
match work though, flawless.
up?
You know this.
No. I'm just pointing that out though. Is there isn't much difference between our teams is the point I'm making. Are we bad? Yes. No.
Just imagine there isn't much difference between Copenhagen and United.
Yeah, but that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where if you want me to be honest, you said be honest, I'm being honest. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
country
There isn't.
Copenhagen again?
Denmark.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Denmark,
They're not a good side. We're not a good side. Galatasaray are not a good side. We were both in the trenches and they beat us. We did everything in our power to give them the game and they took it. Again, people, don't get a mistake, and this is not me giving Manchester United credit. I'm saying everybody in this group is not good, including Bayern Munich.
Bro. Including
they're
Bayern,
the best,
bro.
including Bayern Munich. They're still a cut above us, but they're nowhere near top level.
Him not even gonna play Cass in it. And it's probably injured. And it's probably don't know. Might try to be positive, bro, but
I'm positive with the scoreline. I don't know how, but if you would have asked me that about Everton, I would have said the same thing.
You feel like maybe Garnacho can cook them right back or something. You know? Maybe Anthony can actually beat a man this time. What's the deal with Anthony though? You think him really just that bad? Like there's no possibility for just actually be a good player?
Problem is, all the things I mentioned about Sancho, he has, and then he doesn't even have the technical attributes. He's not very good.
Yeah.
If you're not physically explosive and pause in the Premier League, then you can't. Your other attributes as an attacking player has to be exceptional. Now you don't have none of that. There's no pace, there's no power, there's no agility, there's no mobility, there's no balance,
and
there's
I
no
think he was a
acceleration.
baller,
There's nothing.
I didn't think he was a baller, but
there's none of that.
Dead baller, fam. Wait, so Wan-Bissaka right back or Dalo?
I'll go Wan-Bissaka because I think we're gonna need
the defensive.
we'll need more defensive powers.
You know, now that you said that, that is a good matchup for Zaha.
Yeah, because they played against each other at Palace. You know what I'm saying? In training and stuff.
With each,
so like he's the guy because like I'd play Wan-Bissaka there.
And maybe Dalo left back in it.
Nah, I just play Shaw there to be honest. I don't mind Shaw from a defensive standpoint. Yeah, Shaw from a defensive standpoint, I don't mind. Like him getting forward.
You need the defensive for real.
I don't mind.
Amrabat look as mobile as me, bro.
I wouldn't play him. Actually, I would play Amrabat because he's better than McTominay.
Better McTominay run around?
Yes. He's much better than McTominay because at least he'll show for the ball and get on it.
Yeah, bro.
But he'll play McTominay.
Yo, the amount of missed tackles I see Amrabat drop since him come on loan for United is crazy, bro.
At least he's making the tackles.
Right?
This is not me standing up for him, by the way, because I think Amrabat has been poor since he's got here. So what I'm saying is
I just think it's tactic wise. I think if you man were playing a more condensed midfield,
definitely
with more disciplined players or at least more disciplined instructions, Amrabat would look good, yo. But I don't know. Mount injured?
No loss. Don't play anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's
he's rubbish anyway, so it don't matter. He don't play, and when he plays, he's crap. So it don't matter. He's rubbish.
Bro, I don't even know why I want to get rid of Oli, to be honest. Because this just looks like Oli ball again.
Yeah, he has. This is why this manager needs to go. You keep sacking managers till you get the right one.
Or just hire the right one, bro.
Yeah, but that's the tough thing. You should know this as a Liverpool fan. How many managers did it take you to get the club since Benitez?
Couple.
This is what I'm saying.
Brendan never that bad. Brendan did all right.
All right. Yeah, okay. You can tell yourself that. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, you can tell yourself that. Yeah, you laugh at it.
Scores could I give it next season still? Blood. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? We're almost in the league under Brendan. I like the second closest to come since.
You hear the word you just said there? That sentence is key. Almost. You know what I'm saying? Show me the almost trophy in the Liverpool trophy cabinet. It is almost
listen, bro.
Go on, I'm listening.
No, you're gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, we almost won the Europa League and the Ollie. You know what I'm saying? What a trophy. Our goalkeeper missed the penalty and it cost us. Our goalkeeper.
I'm gonna enjoy this month of fixtures for United.
Yeah, so am I. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great.
I need to create a YouTube channel on the hate alongs.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Whenever you're ready, you need to create a channel. That's a fact. But yeah, we're gonna close out, people. Love to everyone who's locked in. We're gonna raid Jacob, United Spurs of America. So yeah, when we raid him, what you don't say? I don't even know what to say. Nah, because he's Spurs. Just put Sarcasm City Raid in capital letters in the chat. Yeah, just put Sarcasm City Raid in capital letters in the chat, people. But love to everyone that's locked in. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. Don't forget, this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms as well. Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, wherever you type in podcast, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows on the channel will pop up, people. Will pop up. So love to everyone that has locked in. Big up. Much appreciated, man. As always, Lex, big up for joining. Shout out to Saint each and every time as well. And like I said, put Sarcasm City Raid in Jacob's chat because we're going to raid him and subscribe to United Spurs of America. And someone asked about pro clubs. Eli asked about it. I'm going to see if the man them are about. Depends who's about, because Jacob literally, he's on live now. So yeah, I'll message them and see what's what, and you may get a live stream. We'll probably be on Jacob's channel actually. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. It's been the Manchester United Liverpool show, Man and United analysis at Anfield podcasts live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.